The Cheese. Weather.
Good morning to you. It is 9:02 and the forecast. Firstly for Wellington today, morning cloud clearing to fine weather today. Light winds expected in there as well. Down to Christchurch today. Good morning Christchurch. Morning and evening cloud clearing becoming fine today with light winds. And all the way down to Southland. Rain clearing today to fine weather and easterly winds. Respective highs, Wellington today 22, Christchurch 21 and Southland 22. Currently it's 17.5 degrees in Wellington. This is the Saturday Music Brunch. I'm Grant Toms.
Hey, what do you got there?
Music.
Yeah, give it a good spin.
Go ahead.
Go.
Another 60 minutes of non-stop music with hits of the 80s, 90s and today. The Cheese. Hits of the 80s, 90s and today. This is the Saturday Music Brunch on 87.9 FM The Cheese. It is Lionel Richie and My Destiny. It's 9:11. I'm Grant Toms. This is the Saturday Music Brunch. Great to have you in with us this morning. And of course, for the very first time this morning as well, we are simulcasting across Classic Gold FM in Southland and also Radio Twizel on 95.8 FM in Canterbury. You can also tune in to us on the internet this morning via our website at thecheese.co.nz. Requests and dedications this morning as well. If you'd like to hear a song, you can chat to us on Twitter, The Cheese FM, get in touch via Facebook, or make a request via our new request system on our website. Check it out, it's brand new. Here's London Beat, A Better Love on The Cheese.
I remember how Cover
By request this morning for Chris in Southland, it's the Rolling Stones with Undercover of the Night. It's 9:23. You're with the Saturday Music Brunch. Coming up very soon, a very strange tale of leather couches and cat claws. It's coming up soon. Here's the Bee Gees on The Cheese.
I've seen this story, I read it over once or twice.
From 1989, when men weren't afraid to have long, flowing locks of hair. It's Skid Row, I Remember You. By request this morning for Lee in Kapiti. Good morning, Lee. Good morning to you. You're with the Saturday Music Brunch. I'm Grant Toms. We're live all over the show this morning. We're on FM, 87.9 FM in Lower Hutt on The Cheese. Throughout Southland on Classic Gold FM, Canterbury on Radio Twizel, 95.8 FM. And also on digital cable TV, Wellington, Kapiti and Christchurch on channel 511. Whew, we've been busy, haven't we? Well, I had a bit of hilarity during the week. Of course, my wife and I have been having some healthy discussions regarding going and getting a leather lounge suite. Now, the small problem with this is we have an elderly cat by the name of Spook. You might know him as DJ Spook. He's on air after midday today. And getting on in years, he's a little bit not so good on his feet, you might say these days, scratching furniture and falling off furniture as he tries to get up. So my wife came across a very interesting website if you're worried about your pets damaging your furniture. And this is the URL for it. It's called softclaws.com. www.softclaws.com, and it's apparently some things that have been developed by a veterinarian, vinyl nail caps that glue onto your cat's claws. Now, the nail caps cover the claw tip so no damage occurs to your cat when your cat scratches the furniture. Oh, I'm sorry, this had me in hysterics during the week. Glitter, colours, stripes, leopard spots, whatever you could possibly imagine. If you're not afraid of embarrassing your pet, make sure you check it out. Hilarious. Music on the way after the break from Stella and Jess, your song coming up as well.
We're on air and online. Find
Find out what's happening in the world of the cheese. Interact and listen online at home or at work.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard good things about it.
www.thecheese.co.nz. Burning our bandwidth for all it's worth. The Cheese.
From 1992, it's Ugly Kid Joe and their cover of the Harry Chapin song, Cats in the Cradle. It's 10 to 10. Here's a man who's been doing very well for himself lately. At the ripe old age of 66 years old, Rod Stewart has now become a father for the 8th time. Struth. Well, truly a good face for Viagra. Well done, Mr. Stewart. Here's Do Ya Think I'm Sexy? This is the Saturday Music Brunch. Good morning.
She sits alone, sunshiny day.
The Cheese. Weather.
Good morning to you. Firstly, forecasting for Southland today, rain clearing to fine weather and easterly winds. A high in Southland today of 22, a low tonight 13. Hello Christchurch, morning and evening cloud clearing to become fine today with light winds. A high of 21 and a low tonight of 13. And for Wellington today, morning cloud clearing to fine weather today with light winds. A high of 22 degrees today and a low of 14. It's 1 minute past 10. Here with the Saturday Music Brunch, taking your requests this morning via our website at thecheese.co.nz, or you can drop us a line via Twitter. The Cheese FM is our nick. Here's another Nick. It's Nick Kershaw. I won't let the sun go down on me with the Saturday Music Brunch. Good morning.
40 wings in the lobby, make my neck, yeah. I'm just using my female attraction. I'm a typical man.
Music you know and love from the 80s, 90s, and today. This is the Saturday Music Brunch with Tina Turner there and Typical Male. It's 16 past 10. I'm Grant Thoms. A very good morning to you. Hello to all our listeners this morning across Southland, Christchurch, Kapiti, Wellington, and Hawke's Bay. Great to have you listening in. Don't forget the request lines are open. The Cheese FM is our nickname via Twitter, or log on to our website at thecheese.co.nz. Here's Rob Thomas, Little Wonders, on the Saturday Music Brunch.
Let it go. Let it roll right off your shigma. You just take more than you give. What about me? What about me?
And me.
What about me?
From 1987, Moving Pictures, What About Me? It's just gone 10:30. This is the Saturday Music Brunch. I'm Grant Thoms. Good morning to you. We must make mention of all the radio stations we're across this morning. Classic Gold FM in Southland. Throughout Canterbury on Radio Twizel 95.8 FM. Magic 106.7 FM in Napier on board. Good morning, Napier. Great to have you join us. And also we're across the internet and cable TV this morning as well. Well, if you ask any of my work colleagues, they'll tell you that my iPhone 4 is pretty much joined to my hip, and I'm always coming across very interesting iPhone apps in the store. One of those apps that I just came across this week was Google Translate. They've put a new app out, which you can basically, if you travel overseas to somewhere where they don't speak English, you can simply speak into your iPhone as so. You could say something like, "You're listening to the Saturday Music Brunch across the world," in English, and then it will translate. It's going to prove me wrong now because it's working. Here we go. And it can translate to many different languages and then put them back out, and it's not going to work because I'm live on air, of course, and these things never work. So we'll come back to that one, but yes, you can speak into the phone in English and translate it back into another language, which means whenever you travel overseas, you can easily communicate. Fantastic, and it's free. It's available in the App Store right now. Google translate. Music after the break from Julia Dean's The Mutton Birds on the way as well, and your requests.
Let us take you back in time when White Sox were trendy, CDs hadn't even been heard of, and a robot called Johnny Five made us all believe that life was not a short circuit. It's the 80s Lunchbox. Music that you love, music that you loathe. You'll hear it all. Alan Coffey takes you down memory lane every Monday to Friday between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. with the 80s Lunchbox on the station that's cream-filled and dipped in sugar. The Cheese.
Sooner or later you're gonna find you've been left out on your
This is the Saturday Music Brunch. I'm Grant Toms. Good morning to you. It's Madonna Material Girl. And a lot of ladies very material when it comes to their wedding ceremonies. But a very interesting wedding happened in Canterbury this past week when Rob Wilson and Lisa Strickland tied the knot. The big Doctor Who fans, you see, so they had a Doctor Who themed wedding. They even had the Doctor Who blue police box, and a Dalek made an appearance as well, walking down the aisle as ring bearer. Unfortunately, a bit of a mishap with the Dalek there, but nonetheless, the wedding ceremony went well underway, and congratulations to the happy couple as well. Well done. Here's the 4 Non Blondes. What's up? This is the Saturday Music Brunch. Music you know and love from the 80s, 90s and today. This is the Saturday Music Brunch. It's 3 to 11 right now. We've got the latest in weather details along in just a moment. Here's Ronan Keating.
The Cheese. Weather.
Good morning to you. Firstly, the forecast for Wellington today. Morning cloud clearing to fine weather with light winds. A high today of 22. To Christchurch. Hello, Christchurch. Morning and evening cloud today clearing and becoming fine with light winds. A high of 21. Southland today. Rain clearing to fine weather. That's good news. Easterly winds and a high of 22. And hello there, Napier. Forecasting for you today. Fine weather with afternoon sea breezes and a high of 22. This is the Saturday Music Brunch. It's 1 past 11 right now. We've got Today in History coming up very shortly for you. Your requests and dedications as well via our website, thecheese.co.nz, or you can check us out on Twitter, The Cheese FM. Here's OMD.
To find my soul, yeah.
It's the Saturday Music Brunch. I'm Grant Toms. Good morning to you. We're across Hawke's Bay this morning on the Magic 106.7 FM network. Radio Twizel on 95.8 in Canterbury. Classic FM in Southland, and also The Cheese on 87.9 FM in Lower Hutt. It's the 19th of Feb today. We've got celebrity birthdays in just a moment. Kiwi talent right now from Kane Harrison.
Ooh, it's an early morning phone call.
You're with the Saturday Music Brunch. It's the Travelling Wilburys. Handle with care. 16 past 11. I'm Grant Toms. Good morning to you. Great to have your company. If you'd like to drop us an email this morning as well, our email address, studio@thecheese.co.nz. Well, it's the 19th of February today, and having a look at celebrity birthdays today. 1955, the year for Jeff Daniels born. You might remember him from the movie Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey. 1960, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, was born on this day. British royalty, of course. 1966, you might remember the program Family Ties. Justine Bateman was born this day in 1966. And do you remember the band Falco? Well, the singer-songwriter, the lead singer of the band Falco, born this day in 1957. Sadly, he died in 1998, but one song you might remember from them is this one. This is the Saturday Music Brunch. Good morning. great Kiwi music from Cardi Binding, We Kissed. Played a song especially for Gabby and Baxter listening in Napier this morning. Great to have you listening in. Well, DJ Spook's finally come out from underneath the bed. More details about his show at midday today in just a moment. After the break as well, music from Shanks and Bigfoot. Sam Sparrow in there and a classic 80s track from 38 Special. And if you're very quick as well, your requests and dedications via our Twitter, which is The Cheese FM, or at our website, thecheese.co.nz.
He was adopted from the local SPCA. Little did station management know his talents on the turntables. DJ Spook spins the discs every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. A mix of music from the 80s, 90s, and today all rolled into one. Graded and grilled every Saturday from 12 p.m. till 1 p.m. on the station that trusts our mascots with expensive electronic equipment. The Cheese.
Music you know and love on the Saturday Music Brunch. I'm Grant Toms. It is 38 Special from 1989. And a great track called Second Chance. It's the 19th of February today. You know what that means? It's the annual Petone Rotary Fair on today in Petone's Main Street, Cuba Street. Make sure you check it out. Here's the Mockers on the Saturday Music Brunch. The Saturday Music Brunch with P Money featuring Vince Harder and a track called Everything. It's 5 to 12. Well, that's about my lot for today. Do make sure you stick around. Kevin James on from 12 to 2 today on Classic Gold. DJ Spookin with Grated and Grilled here on the Cheese 87.9 from midday today. And if you stick around on Magic 106.7 FM in Napier, you'll continue to hear me with the 80s Retro Jam. Taking us out, here's a great Kiwi band by the name of the Phoenix Foundation, who are currently doing their European tour at the moment. They've just appeared on French TV. A track called Bright Grey. I'll be back with you next week between 9 and midday. Have yourself a wonderful week.